Just
All right, cut. Fucking calm your tits, guys.
Autofocus.
Autofocus, boys. Autofocus.
Yeah, we got a lot of head.
All right. Well, there's gonna be a lot of head in this. All right.
All right.
Hey, bleeders, welcome back.
What's up, guys?
Tonight's tonight's feature is Liam Neeson's new movie, Run All Night. We welcome. We've mentioned him a few times. This is Cody.
Yep. He actually drove us, which is why he's in the front.
Yeah, different car, of course. All right, well, let's just get right into it. So this is a Liam Neeson film, of course. Mm-hmm. And,
So,
you know...
Liam Neeson playing Liam Neeson.
It's the obvious critique. It is a Liam Neeson film. It feels like a Liam Neeson film, much like a Nicolas Cage film feels like a Nicolas Cage film.
Except...
That's what I thought, too.
At least...
But that's not necessarily a negative thing, because I do enjoy a Nicolas Cage film, and I do enjoy a Liam Neeson film. This felt not as good. I gotta say, this felt not as good as something like Taken, but it was also...
The first Taken.
I like all the Takens.
Really?
Dude, I like all of the Takens.
They seem kind of samey.
How can you not enjoy the concept of Liam Neeson just beating the shit out of everybody?
I guess
just the living shit out of every single living person.
I guess he does have a point.
God damn, I love those movies.
So let's start with Cody's opinion, because he
Yeah,
ain't
let's
been here before.
let him. Let's let him.
Well, let's let him give you a purview.
So Cody, what did you think of this movie?
It was pretty good. I mean, I haven't seen many Liam Neeson movies
Me either.
in general, but I kind of
I'm
know.
ashamed of both of you.
Look, I mean, I have them on my list on Netflix, but
Yeah, like The Gray.
The Gray.
I need to watch that.
I want to watch it.
Right, it looks
It looks. I want to see
Liam
Liam
Neeson
Neeson
Be ready to be
face-punching
very
wolves
sad.
with a shard of glass like taped to his hand.
No, I think it was several.
No, it's bottles. They're little like in-flight bottles that he breaks and like
I know,
puts
but
between
he,
his
like, he
hands.
makes like
You mean
freaking
little
Wolverine
vodka
balls.
shots?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's great.
but I mean,
Good, bad, ugly?
It's a different movie.
it was a good movie. I mean, it felt like it was, and you knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, from the trailer, you knew it wasn't gonna have like, oh well, Liam Neeson's gonna pull out in the end and be fucking, oh, the big saving hero is gonna have a happy life from now on. No, we knew
It's
very
kinda depressing.
You
honestly.
knew fucking from the first preview, like, yeah, this is gonna be a movie where Liam Neeson dies in the end.
Yep. So it starts out. Liam Neeson is basically a retired hitman.
Yeah, he's a retired hitman, and of course he's got. All right, so you've seen the previews. He's got a son, and his best friend was the guy he was a hitman for. He was like a mob boss, obviously. They don't come out and say it, but it's heavily implied.
Yeah, well, it's what he was.
Yeah.
He denies these.
Yeah, he went legit.
Argentinian?
No, Albanian.
Albanian.
Argentinian.
I got the A right, didn't I?
Dude, if they were Argentinians, they had really weird accents.
That's true, but I got the A right.
Extremely hairy.
I got the A right, people. That's all that matters.
I don't think that's a stereotype for Argentinians.
Anyway,
Super hairy.
it pretty much starts with him denying these Albanians running heroin in his city, basically.
Yeah, because his son wants to do business with these heroin dealing Albanians.
$2 million up front, which is a damn good price.
But you know, his dad's all like,
He's like,
no,
I'm legit now.
No, no, my son's an idiot, so no.
Yeah, essentially.
Fucking Ed. Hey, can we just say Ed Harris just being Ed Harris, and I love it, because he's great at that straight like I will fuck you up serious role.
Oh yeah.
Usually he plays like government guys. It's kind of nice to see him play something like this.
I was saying, but I couldn't remember what else I saw, man.
He's
mostly a government agent in movies I've
have
seen
you
him in.
ever seen the movie Dark City?
No.
Oh god, you both need to fucking watch that movie. That movie's amazing.
We'll just add that to the ever-growing list of things Brian tells me to watch.
Like, comment! Tell these fuckers that they need to watch Dark City. For the love of God.
But yeah, so like, Ed Harris' son is a fucking moron. And the Albanians paid him up front to get his dad's guarantee, basically.
Oh, and then on the other side of the coin, we have Liam Neeson's character, Jimmy, who, as we mentioned, was a hitman, and now he's become an alcoholic because he's kind of fucked up over the fact that he used to be a hitman,
Yeah,
and he's still
it's getting
haunted.
to him.
He's still haunted by every person he's killed. He like remembers the dates and
And
names. He never fucking forget that shit. So we have that, and he has a son, and his son hates him because he knows he was a hitman.
And he was never really around for his son in the first
Yeah.
place.
And, you know, you got this whole thing. It's your basic story like this. You know all the beats, but it's still entertaining.
It gives a little.
Yeah.
It gives a little different twist to it by making Liam Neeson's son, Jimmy's son, come. He picks up the Albanians.
Yeah,
he runs a
that's how
limo
they
service.
tie both of these things together. Never mind the fact that Ed Harris and Liam Neeson's characters are childhood friends.
Yeah. He picks up the Albanians in his limo. He either runs the limo service or he works for it. And he takes the Albanians to...
I believe he works for it because he like had to cover for another guy.
That's
at some
true.
point.
So he takes them to Ed Harris's son's place, where they're going to get their money. They're high on coke, and they give the Albanians
the
Monopoly money.
the only funny part in the whole fucking movie. Fucking give them a duffel bag full of Monopoly money, and they're like, "Oh, you can go buy a place on Park Avenue." Oh my God, you guys are so fucking dead.
Oh yeah. So the Albanians are pissed. He's like, "You know what we're gonna do to you?" And he's like, "No." And he just grabs a
He
gun.
just pulls a gun out and he shoots both the Albanians.
He shoots and kills the main Albanian guy.
And then the other guy gets
His
shot, but
bodyguard
he runs.
gets outside.
And then he chases him down. of
Meanwhile,
course. Meanwhile,
Jimmy's son is-
Michael, he runs like he works
He's
at a boxing place
Yeah.
where he like mentors this young kid, and the young kid sees him in the limo and asks if he can hang out in the limo for a little
because
while.
he ain't never been in a limo before.
Yeah,
You know?
so he's like having a fun. He's like recording the rap video in there. It's got the blue light flash, and he's
Oh,
like
yeah.
he's
having
like
a-
rapping
he's having
and
a good old
recording
fucking
himself.
time.
It's kind of cute in a way. If it wasn't for the fact that you know this is gonna be bad.
But so he's recording, and he sees out the window the Albanian limping over, and he starts kind of recording it. And he's like, "Hey, you know, check this out."
Michael, check this out, and then the guy gets shot right
And
there.
then
And then I'm about to say Jimmy. What the fuck was his name?
I don't remember, dude.
Danny?
Kid?
Was it Danny?
What
No, that
was
was the
it?
other son. The other son.
Danny.
No,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was Danny.
It was
Danny and
Danny.
Michael were the sons, and then Jimmy.
So
and-
Danny sees them and sees Michael in the limo, and he goes to pull him out, and then he realizes, oh shit, this is a guy I knew growing up.
Yeah.
And he has kind of a moment where he's like, should I fucking kill this guy I grew up with? And then
But he's
but
he's
he's all
high
high
on
on
coke.
coke.
So he's a fucking idiot.
Oh, fucking, he was a fucking idiot when he wasn't high on coke.
So he takes Jimmy's son Michael into his apartment. The little black kid, I can't remember his name. He
Little
runs.
black kid, he's like
call him
fucking
Legs.
15.
Well, he's
Yeah,
like
they call him
12.
Legs.
He wasn't
He
quite that
shuts
old,
the
was he?
door.
Dude, he looked 15.
Whatever. Anyway, he gets out.
Closes the door too loud.
Yeah, he closes the door too loud, and that gives Michael enough time to start
Yeah,
fighting.
Yeah, he slams the fucking door shut and knocks that gun
few
out
times.
of him. Yeah, that's well. See the good thing about this is that Michael's like a former boxer. That's kind of
Yeah.
illustrated right there at the beginning. So you already know this is a guy who can fucking handle himself. It's not
Which is great.
unbelievable.
So he gets
yeah.
tackled by dude's friend.
Yeah, and then he stabs him several times in
Stabs
the
him
leg.
with a broken bottle.
Fucking.
He gets away and he goes home.
Oh man, Danny's friend is a fucking useless piece of shit.
Oh yeah. He stabs him a few times in the leg, then he goes home. He gets away and he runs home.
And of course, then, you know, you got Ed Harris, Danny's father. He calls, because all this shit's went down. He knows about it. He calls Liam Neeson to get him to solve everything.
Yeah, he's
but
like-
his stupid fucking son has got it in his head, I'm going to go kill this guy that's like the son of my dad's best friend because he told me I got to handle my own shit.
So he gets
Fucking-
Jimmy gets to his son's house and
Yeah.
he's like, I need to just make sure you're alright. And to make sure you're not going to go to the cops and all that jazz.
Let's get to the point. Cody, what happened? What happened at the house? Just say it.
Danny almost shot Michael, so Jimmy shot him first.
Yeah,
Ooh.
shot him right
him
through
where?
the fucking neck.
Yeah, it didn't go through his neck. It's like
It was.
He bled
skimmed the side of it.
He bled out rather quickly.
He went
Oh
through,
yeah, he got
went
him on the
through
fucking artery.
Yeah, he went through the artery. He went through
Oh,
the
yeah,
carotid.
for sure. So he's laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Danny's freaking the fuck out.
No, Michael's.
And then
freaking
Michael's
out.
freaking
Michael-
out.
yeah, my bad.
Danny's
Danny's
dead.
So he's kind of freaking out as
Michael
he's
is
bleeding
freaking the fuck out. He's like, we need to call the cops, and he's like, don't waste your time.
because he knows they're
Guess-
fucking paid
yeah.
off.
And then he picks up Danny's cell phone, and he calls Ed Harris, and he says, hey,
Your son's dead. I killed him.
I just shot your son. Which is nice because he's being honest with him.
Yeah, I mean, there's no fucking lying in
Yeah.
this movie about that shit. They're very fucking upfront with one another.
Yeah, he doesn't lie a fucking word throughout the whole movie, I don't think.
Yeah, this is the most honest crime movie I've ever seen.
Seriously.
I want to know what it wanted the $800 for.
He wanted to get his heater fixed, remember?
Yeah,
Oh, is that what it
that was like a minor point.
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
beginning of the movie, he needed to get his heater fixed, and he went and asked Danny.
He was
For the
sent.
money.
He was
Jimmy
sent.
asked
He,
Yeah, yeah.
Jimmy was sent by Danny's father to go ask the money from Danny
Yeah, to
because
get a
Danny works for Danny's father. So,
And then Danny's a little prick, and he makes him be Santa Claus.
and then he fucking gets shit faced because he's like,
He doesn't
I went
wanna
from
be fucking
I
Santa
went
Claus."
from being a fucking like assassin to being fucking Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Fuck my life.
But that was that way at the beginning of the movie before any of this goes down.
So all this shit's gone down. Of course, Ed Harris is like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna fucking
first,
kill your son.
Kill your son.
Yeah, I want you to live for a little while with the knowledge that I'm gonna kill you, that your son's dead. Just like I have to live with the knowledge my son's dead. So it's this
Shit
sort
like
of thing where all this shit's going down. Which is why the movie's called Run All Night, because they are literally fucking running all
Yeah.
goddamn night.
It's intense.
It is
So, like-
rather intense.
What was next?
Well,
Danny gets shot. Jimmy is like, oh,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
dead.
I mean,
What was
Michael-
we don't need to do a complete
he
breakdown
calls
of
the
this.
cops and, like,
Oh, yeah,
corrupt
yeah.
cops come. And
That's what it was.
We really don't need to do a complete breakdown of this. Of course, he calls the cops.
The cops are
Cops are
paid off.
dirty. They're the same cops we saw earlier talking to fucking Danny, so we know immediately
Yeah.
they're dirty.
So it's like, motherfucker, his dad told him not to call the police, but
And then his dad saves his ass, and then
by
that's what.
flipping the cop car
And then killing one of the fucking cops when he tries to shoot his
No,
fucking dumb son.
killing the other officer, both of them died.
Oh yeah, I know, but fucking he didn't intentionally kill the one. The one died fucking being flipped over. He shot the other one in
Liam
the head.
Neeson does not want his son
Dead.
to kill anybody.
Yeah. He doesn't want his son to be like him. Is the
Yeah.
whole thing. He believes
whole movie.
He believes that his son
whole
will
movie.
lose that piece of himself if
The
he,
whole movie, he
yeah,
says, "Don't pull the trigger."
Yeah, it's a very it's a thing where you understand it.
Yeah. So, after the cop fiasco, Liam Neeson tells his son, "Look, give me one night,
Yeah,
and if I can't fix this, I'll turn myself in. I'll take all the blame."
he lays
but-
it out straight.
Yeah, he's like, "But if I can fix this, I can guarantee that your wife and your children are going to be safe."
Now we gotta talk. We gotta talk. Now we know all the basic beats. You know how the movie turns out in the end. Fucking everybody, like fucking, the bad guys die. Our hero dies, but his son
Sadly.
lives. His son lives,
Which is nice.
and he gets to be happy with his family again, and it's fucking nice. There's a certain little beats that I want to fucking talk about in this
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
though.
like the
Something
depressing ones.
Well, first off, I want to talk about the performance of Vincent D'Onofrio.
I have no idea who that is.
That was
Which
the
one was that?
that was the cop, the good
Oh,
cop, the good
okay.
cop.
Oh,
See,
okay, yeah.
all right, there's this cop, right, who knows about
He's not
him.
a cop, he's a detective.
Well,
Whatever.
fuck, a detective is a cop, okay? He's not a private eye.
Cop, yeah. Anyway, he's been tracking
Yeah.
Jimmy because he knows Jimmy's been doing these things.
Yeah, he knows all about Jimmy's background, but he's
And
never
he
been able to
never-
prove it.
Well,
Well, he's proved
He
it.
proved it,
he
but
can
the
never-
Never got
jury-
thrown out of
he can
chances
never
are
pin
the
him down.
jury
Was
was
off,
paid off.
yeah.
So he walked.
or threatened. That was back when he was still a hitman,
He
but he's not a
wasn't-
hitman anymore.
He
so.
wasn't. He didn't just know about Jimmy. He was the one that
Yeah.
He was the
He
lead
was the-
investigator.
Well,
he
you know,
investigated Jimmy the entire.
we get the point here. We get
Yeah,
the
yeah.
point. Yeah.
and
And he was really fucking good in this movie, which he's always good. He's Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking great actor.
I don't remember what I've seen him in, but I've seen him in
Dude,
good,
you've
good
seen
things.
him a lot of things. Well, I mentioned earlier he's going to be in the new Daredevil show.
Yeah, which is
So
gonna be neat.
He's going to be a kingpin, which is fucking great. I mean, you could tell that he's put on weight and he's going to fill out the fucking
Yeah, 'cause
kingpin
Kingpin's a
suit
big
great.
boy.
Kingpin's not just big in weight; he's big in muscle too. He'll fuck you up.
Kingpin's a biggin. But he did excellently.
What fucking came out of nowhere? Two fucking actors that completely came out of nowhere. First up, Common.
Yeah.
Fucking let's talk about Common.
I don't even know who he is. Brian tells me he's a rapper.
He's a rapper who I don't really listen to a lot of rap, but I know he's a rapper. He got into acting. He's a pretty good actor.
Yeah, he's fairly decent, which is good because
Yeah.
let's be honest, a lot of singers turned actors are terrible.
He plays the creepiest fucking character in this movie.
He's
a rival assassin like Hitman, and
He's
he
not a
hate.
rival.
Well, no, he hated Liam Neeson.
you know.
He said he would do it for free.
Yeah,
so clearly he's a rival. He hates him.
so
There's a rivalry there.
That
Harris
or
calls him-
He killed someone important.
Nah, dude, fucking Price.
One or the other, man.
Common's character Price. He's the kind of motherfucker who doesn't care about other people. You can tell.
but
Cold
Ed Harris calls
motherfucker.
him and says, "Hey, I need you to kill people for me."
Yeah.
And he's like, "All the cops and all my men are looking for them. I need you to get there first."
And he says
He's
their
like,
names.
And he's like, "Shit, I'll kill him for free."
Yeah, fucking yeah. I don't know if it's because he hates him so much, or he's just got something to prove by killing like the baddest of assassins.
Something like that.
Something. So you got this motherfucker, like through the whole fucking movie.
Quite a creepy performance.
Being creepy as fuck, just overall.
He doesn't blink.
Oh god.
In the whole movie, he does not blink.
Like
He's just got this kind of half wide-eyed, kind of 1,000-yard stare.
yeah, he had like a weird like Apocalypse Now meets American Psycho vibe going to me.
He gets half of his face burnt.
Oh god.
They get,
fucking scene.
they get caught
In a fire.
in a tenement.
Yeah.
And the tenement catches fire when the cops come in.
The cops come in and they're like, "Hey, don't worry about that bacon on the stove.
Yeah.
Just leave it going."
Nobody turned off the stove. The tenement catches on fire. So like,
What a waste of bacon.
that's
fucking shit.
those were his words. Like they show
That's the only part in the movie that pissed me off. Fucking bacon.
they show the bacon like it's all curled up and blackened, and he's just like, what a waste of bacon.
Seriously.
It burned and caught fire very quickly.
Fucking
Well, yeah.
hey guys, Harley from Epic Mealtime, have you ever watched this piece of shit video? You know what I'm talking about, bro. Hit me up. You know I'm right. Don't waste bacon.
But yeah, so the tenement catches fire, and part of it explodes because it's a gas-fed building. So there's a lot of fire going around, and Liam Neeson gets in a fist fight with Pierce, right?
He gets in a fire stick.
Price.
That's
Price, not Pierce.
Yeah, a fire stick fight. They literally have two flaming sticks.
They fucking like break legs off of chairs and start beating each other with them. And
There's
it's
something
fucking
oddly
hilarious.
comical about two grown men beating each other with sticks that are on
I
fire.
want to know how they stayed on fire.
Oh yeah, it was pretty intense. But he grabs his face.
All I could think during that scene was like Benny Hill music playing.
So Liam Neeson gets the upper hand at one point. He grabs his head and slams it into
Fucking yakety sax.
into the fucking refrigerator that's gotten really hot.
He goes into the
And it's like,
refrigerator.
tss, and he doesn't even close his eye when that happens.
Yeah. he just
If
gets
anything,
up
it's
and
bugging
starts
out of the
fighting.
skull.
Oh god.
Who else was good?
All the other performance, and it's not necessarily that I thought it was good. It's just that it fucking came out of nowhere.
yeah.
Nick fucking Nolte. He played Liam Neeson's brother because I totally believe they're brothers.
No. It was Liam Neeson's uncle.
No,
he was his brother
It was
because it's their
Michael's
mom.
uncle. He said your
He's
uncle
Michael's
Eddie.
uncle. He's actually
We're gonna
supposed to
go
be
see
his
your
brother.
Uncle Ed.
They just didn't specify whether
Alright.
they're the same age or
Alright.
like one's younger than the other. They're clearly brothers.
yeah, this man-
because he says mom's in the hospital.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
this man is
Fucking. All right,
His voice.
can I just say,
his voice is so croaky.
fucking, I've watched lots of Nick Nolte movies, and you can always tell, like, Nick Nolte's that actor who seems like he's just always hammered. That hasn't changed. He's fucking old as shit, and he still seems hammered.
That voice.
He seemed fucking hammered as
He
hell.
sounded like a frog. I swear to God.
But I'll say this, in the situation, it works. It kind of worked in this movie because
So-
he's been watching the news all night, seen his brother fucking his brother and nephew plastered all over the news
As
like,
cop killers
yeah,
and shit.
he's like, I can imagine he's just dropping scotch. Oh, fuck this shit.
He's like, this shit again, and now he's got his son in this. Ugh.
Oh
But,
my god.
When they get to Nolte's house,
Yeah, he tells the
he
fucking
tells
nephew.
he tells
Yeah.
the nephew the
Michael. truth. Yeah, he tells him that his
In that-
father murdered their cousin.
Yes.
For Ed Harris, because apparently the cousin was gonna
Was gonna
rat him out. So he fucking put him down because he was loyal.
And so,
Which is kind of a dick move, but
He
you
doesn't
understand
like
that
that.
shit at the same time.
yeah.
I mean, he was deep.
Exactly.
And it's fucking clear that he thinks of Ed Harris like a brother.
It's also implied that that's the first person he killed
Yeah.
for Ed Harris.
That was the beginning of the whole thing.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of what haunted him for the fucking rest of his life.
And the climax of the movie,
Yeah, it's
Liam Neeson.
Common versus Liam Neeson. Only Liam Neeson is fucked up.
we missed the point where Liam Neeson kills Ed.
Everyone.
Oh yeah, he killed everybody. He
Yeah.
killed
That's
all of
still-
Ed Harris's men
That drove me crazy.
brutally
Like,
through
how
the
could
entire
all of
fucking.
them miss? Because at least two of them.
Well, the idea is
in the
that
bar.
the idea is that he's supposed to be so badass that he fucking
exactly.
dodges that shit. He's a goddamn hardcore,
He knows what he's doing.
old-fashioned hitman, and he knows all of these guys. He probably taught some of them how to shoot.
Yeah. So he kills all of Ed's men in the bar that they own.
Plus, there's also the psychological fear. They know his reputation.
Yeah, they're terrified.
That's
of
what
him.
I figured. They screwed up. because-
So at the end, when he shoots Ed once in the stomach, they got out of the bar into the train yard, which is behind the bar.
Yeah.
And he shoots Ed once, and Ed starts to run. He says, "Stop running!" And he keeps running,
and then he shoots him from
he
behind,
raises-
and then
he
it goes
raises
straight
the
through his
gun.
gut.
He raises the gun, and then he just kind of hesitates.
Yeah, because
But
best friends.
for fuck's sakes, they have been friends for 35 years.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. Actually, longer than that because they've known each other
They've
since they
been
were
in
kids.
business for 35
Yeah,
years.
that was it. But like, that'd be like if somebody told me I had to shoot my friend Justin.
Yeah, because you fucking.
Me and him
know
have
your
been
whole
friends
life.
for nearly 2 decades.
Fucking shit, man.
For fuck's sake, I get it. You know?
Yeah.
I fucking get it. And like, he shoots him the second time.
And then he ends
then
up. He
he
falls
hol-
down. He gets up. He runs some more, and then he finally falls
Falls.
down again.
And then
Liam
Liam
Neeson
Neeson-
staggers over to him because he got a fucked up leg.
And he holds him.
Yeah, he holds him while he
While he
dies. And it's sad. It's fucking sad. You understand?
suck.
You
It
feel
is
the
suck.
emotion there. I mean, it is just pure suck. And then, of course, you know, he goes to like his son,
cabin.
the cabin where
Where
he
they
sent
were
his
hiding
son
out.
and his son's family, and you know they think everything's okay, but they fucking forgot about Price, so they have a big shootout with his ass.
But before that, Michael called the cops.
Yeah.
He was going
And-
to turn himself in.
And the good news is that the kid who Michael's friends with, he mentors, the video he recorded, he went to the cop. He went to Vincent D'Onofrio cop office, Detective D'Onofrio there, and showed him the video.
The
so
video of
Michael is fucking exonerated.
Danny shooting
Yeah.
the Albanian right in the head.
Yeah, fucking,
It's a pretty-
so
pretty
it's
intense
obvious that
video.
Michael is fucking innocent and everything,
Yeah.
so everything's good there. But we get Price, you know, Common being fucking creepy still.
He shows up at the cabin, shoots Liam Neeson in. I don't know if it's exactly the back, but definitely the shoulder.
and then the gut.
And then, well, that's after he gets the
Yeah.
long rifle
Yeah.
out, which is nice. I love these
Oh, yeah,
old-fashioned
fucking-
lever action guns. It's a 45 Winchester long. Oh, it's so sexy.
Like I said, man, it made me think of Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, yeah,
It
totally.
was double over, right? That's what that's called, right?
No, it wasn't a
No,
number
no,
runner.
yes, it was.
No, it was. No, it wasn't.
Was it?
No.
It doesn't matter.
It holds a cleaning kit.
Dude, hey,
yeah, that's right.
In the bottom
this
part.
is about a movie, not about
This is
guns,
part of
sir.
a movie.
Okay? The gun is not the movie.
So anyway, Liam's got this nice old-fashioned lever action,
That's beautiful.
and he shoots at Common a
Welcome
few
to
times.
Gun Nuts.
Common gets him in the gut. Liam Neeson falls over. He was told by Ed Harris, make sure the son dies first. Right? So he ignores Liam Neeson as he's laying on the ground.
Yeah,
And
he's
he
going
starts,
after the
and
son.
he starts looking for the son. Now his daughters and his wife and the daughter's uncle, so his brother-in-law,
Yeah. It's his wife's
are
party,
hiding
yeah.
under are hiding amongst the trees. And she says, "Where's Dad?" One of the daughters says, "Where's Daddy? I'm scared." And he hears that. Common hears that. So
Yeah,
he's
so
like,
he's going after the family.
So he's like, okay, I go and I grab one of the kids, and he'll definitely show up.
course,
And-
then he'll have to fucking kill the whole family because they'll see his face.
Fair, but
So
that's the implication.
Yeah, fucking, because this guy's cutthroat. Price
So-
is creepy. He's the kind of fucker that will kill you with no remorse.
Oh yeah, he kills 3 cops in a matter of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Dude, he's fucking relentless.
We glazed over the part where Liam Neeson strangled someone in a bathroom.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Liam Neeson strangled a fucking man with hand towels in a bathroom
It's like those weird.
after telling me that his wife sucked his dick.
He said it was the greatest line. I can't believe we forgot it. He said, I've never seen someone swallow 12 inches so quickly."
It was fucking amazing. It was beautiful.
It was glorious.
It was the sort of line I never expected Liam Neeson to ever say.
It
in
was-
my-
it
That, that bathroom was destroyed.
Oh,
Oh
dude.
yeah, they fucked up that bathroom. They broke
No,
one of the
man.
stalls. The sink was broken.
Well, you guys are gonna call me a nice nasty for this. All I can think of is, oh god, why does he get his hand in that urinal? Ew!
Oh, yeah.
fucking, he's gonna get that shit in his fucking blood.
Neeson,
Ugh.
Neeson was like kind of like laying on the ground recovering, but pretending not to be, and he kind of like
He's
grabbed
like-
onto the urinal for balance.
Let
and
me
Brian
just throw my hand directly in this urine. It had urine in it too. You could see
could
like
see
the
it.
yellow puddle.
You saw him skeeve.
Ugh.
It was
Fucking,
glory. I
like-
heard Cody's sitting in between me and Brian, and I hear, "Ugh," and I look, and Brian's just
all right,
going.
they have this whole thing where people fucking think I'm like a nice nasty and like germophobic. I don't like fucking toilets. Shit that comes out of people's bodies is gross to me. All right, if it comes out of your dick, if it comes out of your urethra or your ass, I don't want it anywhere near me. And I definitely don't want to be anywhere near a receptacle in which that stuff goes in, because
Yeah.
that's not clean
He don't
unless
use
you
public
bleach
restrooms.
it. Unless you bleach the fuck out of it.
He doesn't even use public restrooms, but that's
Oh
besides
my
the point.
god!
The point is, it was kind of funny to watch him physically skeeve in the theater.
I guarantee I'm not the only person that fucking has that reaction when they see
Oh,
that shit.
I don't doubt it. Just,
Ugh.
but so Michael intercepts Common going for his family, and now Michael, he hasn't actually fired this gun, so he's got a full clip, and it's a Glock. It's a cop-issued Glock, so it's got 17 rounds.
Yeah.
I thought you said 19.
It's actually 17.
Uh,
It's a Glock 19. But so he's only got the magazine, whereas Common has like 5 or 6 magazines on him.
Oh god,
He just
fucking
keeps throwing
Christ.
more out.
It's one of the only times I've seen an action movie where one of the guys is reloading.
All I can think of is like, is he fucking like Christian Bale in Equilibrium? Does he just have them fucking hidden all over his body? He's just gonna like, and they're just gonna fly out of his sleeves, and he's just gonna throw them on the ground and like little round things and click them.
That was weird. I liked Equilibrium. That was strange.
Yeah.
He fucking came
It's something
loaded
like that
for
in
bear.
fucking Tomb Raider too. Remember, she had like the
She-
weight.
They
she
do
had-
have those. Those are a
Yeah,
thing
she
you
had
can
weighted
get.
clips that like she threw down
And then-
so they stood up.
And Resident Evil, the second, no, it wasn't Resident Evil. It was some sci-fi movie. She had clips that like. They were like in a clip themselves, so like the clips would come up and they sprung out, and she'd go, and another one would pop up. I can't remember what movie it was. It was Ultraviolet.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I actually don't remember that movie. I know I watched it, but I just can't really remember anything about it other than Mila Jovovich wore purple.
Yeah, she had black hair, which I had first seen her in Resident Evil, and she had the blonde hair. So
That was super memorable, wasn't it?
Totally.
Totally memorable. Totally stood out from everything else.
it's okay, Brian.
God damn it.
But
I like Mila Jovovich, but she needs to fucking do more like Fifth Element and less fucking Resident Evil type movies. Fucking
Cody,
we always
shush.
get off topic, man.
We go all over the
Well,
fucking place.
welcome to the madhouse. This is
Welcome
how
to the
this
dashboard.
goes.
I know.
But so he intercepts him, and he ends up running out of bullets. So he tells his wife to run. Well, he screams it.
Yeah, it's all like fucking slow motion.
Liam
It's
Liam Neeson, you can see it in his eyes that he's like, I must protect my son.
He like picks up the bullet real
He
slowly,
puts the last bullet
puts it in the gun.
and he starts to stand up.
and he's like using it as like a fucking
He's
crutch.
using, yeah, and then you get this scene where he sees his son standing just above him, like on the hill.
And then Common's got
And
the
then
gun
you
aimed at him.
You see the laser sight on the
Yeah.
back of his son's head.
And then he goes from the fucking using the gun as a crutch. He just like.
It's like this,
Swings it.
it's this really cool like spin flip thing, and he gets it up on his arm and bam, shoots it right
One
in the
shot
fucking
right
head.
through the fucking head. Common's dead.
Oh, it was glorious.
No more hell on wheels. Common's done.
So that was,
Fucking gone.
and then Liam Neeson pretty much dies.
Yeah,
That was
he
it.
just dies because he's got fucking gut. He's been like
He's been
while
shot
this
3
shit's
times.
while all this shit's been happening. Not only has he been bleeding out, but he's also got like blood and shit in his intestines mixing together because of where he got shot.
3 times. He got shot 3 times, and he at least sprained one of his ankles.
I think it was fucking broken. Honestly, I think
Well,
he's
he
just
was
that. Well, I think he's just so fucking full of grit and adrenaline that he was walking on a broken leg.
Maybe.
Because it fucking looked broken when they hit the ground. He went.
Well, yeah, but anyway.
Oh, God.
It was.
That physically hurt me actually when I
Yeah,
saw
he-
that. That looked
when
really painful.
He got shot in the arm, and then because of that, he falls off the balcony and lands on his leg,
and it
like
goes
wrong.
and his leg goes.
And Ryan doesn't make a noise when he gets shot, but when his feet hit the ground and goes snap, he went
That shit looked fucking alright. It looked real. It looked fucking real.
It kind of did, yeah.
I've seen
wanna
that
say-
shit happen.
I want to say something about the cinematography.
Go for it.
I liked it. It was kind of misplaced, honestly, but they had a lot of shots where the camera would pan out and you'd get this 3D rendered model of the city.
Yeah,
and the camera
yeah.
would like fly over it and then go down.
You know what? Fucking kind of reminded me of some of the stuff in Kick-Ass.
Yeah, yeah.
Kick-Ass did that too, didn't it?
It looked like something that a spy movie should have.
Yeah, it did. It did. It's not the kind of thing you'd expect out of a crime movie.
I didn't like it, or I did not like it.
Yeah.
I actually really liked the cinematography.
It just felt misplaced there.
Because a lot of the kills in the movie
Oh, yeah.
were framed like center frame. A lot of the kills, like when Liam Neeson chokes the guy, it's right there. When Common kills the first cop, it's almost a close up. It's that fucking close. And all of the kills are very center framed. The only 2 I can think of were the 2 cops that came up the stairwell. But yeah, the cinematography was nice. Guys, you are related.
We're not kissing.
I know, but it's creepy.
I'm not doing that. Who's the creepy one now?
Well,
I brush his beard and he's like,
Oh yeah. Well, this is Cody we're talking about. But I like the cinematography. I actually really did. It was cool with the sweeping.
it's true.
They
it's
didn't
true.
use it anymore towards the end of the movie, which kind of disappointed me. But it was cool.
The main thing that I said when we got out, when the movie like fucking ended, all I could fucking think was, God, this movie was fucking downer. I mean,
yeah.
it was good. I enjoyed it, but fucking shit, I feel like I need a drink.
The opening,
I feel like I need to go to a bar right now.
the opening and
Oh,
the close
God.
of every act was a downer.
Yeah, there was
first act began with
the
the end
only
of the
the only fucking happy moment we had in the entire fucking movie. And I mean, legitimately happy. It's right at the fucking end. Right at the end. Because when it's Michael with his family, and then he's got a picture of his dad on the mirror, and you're just like, aw, he loves
He
his dad again.
forgives his dad,
He
yeah.
forgave his dad for all the shit.
It's nice. But yeah, like it's every act open and ends with a sad moment.
Yeah.
And it
But, you know,
begins with the first act. It's a flash forward to Liam Neeson dying.
Yeah.
And then that the first act ends when he kills his best friend's son.
Yeah, that's great. That was nice and spoilerific. You're like, hey, here's what's gonna happen to Liam Neeson right at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. Second act begins. Shit. What was the depressing thing that began the second act? Oh, his son nearly dies again.
Yeah.
And he has to protect him. That's the beginning with the cops. The end of the second act was where he told his son that he had to send him away, and then Nick Nolte goes and tells his son
Oh,
to start the third act. He goes and tells his son, or that Liam Neeson's son, that hey, he
killed their
your
cousin. Yeah. Fucking shit.
And then the third act thankfully ends on somewhat of a happy note, but Liam Neeson dies.
Yeah.
So it's all just.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of sad in this fucking movie, but I guess that makes you appreciate the happy moments at the end even more. Like, you know, with the kid and
Yeah,
then
it's
you got
nice.
him with the family and everything. Everything's nice.
It's very
and you feel like Jimmy would be happy.
Yeah.
He'd be happy with the outcome because his son is safe.
You actually get a
They're
moment
happy.
where he's actually happy.
Yeah, yeah.
Where him and his daughters
Yeah, he's
are
like
down by
he's
the
like
lake feeding
before
ducks.
Common shows up.
Yeah. Liam Neeson's inside. He gets a glass of water and he looks out the window and he sees them at the lake feeding
Yeah.
the ducks and he just kind of
Smiles.
smiles and it's nice. And then Common shoots him in the back.
Yeah, it's fucking Jesus. Common, goddammit, you ruined fucking good moments.
But,
I mean, you're a good actor. I mean, that's why you gotta hate him in the movie because he plays
Yeah.
the role so well.
All right. To wrap up, what'd you think?
It was good.
Recommended?
I guess if there's nothing else you want to watch. I mean, if you're into it,
Are you?
I liked it. It was well. It's an action movie, so you don't expect a lot. But I got more
that's what I'm saying.
than I wanted, than I figured I'd get.
Well, let's be fair. It wasn't Expendables 3.
I haven't seen that one.
It's not good.
I've seen the first two.
It's not good.
All right then.
It's not good.
But I would recommend, but I don't know about spending full price. Maybe at a discount theater.
go see it at matinee.
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna agree with them on that point. Don't full price unless you are a Liam Neeson fan like
Oh
myself.
yeah, for sure.
If you're a Liam Neeson fan, this is an absolute must-watch because it's Liam Neeson being Liam Neeson.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like saying go watch Nicolas Cage movie because Nicolas Cage being Nicolas Cage. This is not a letdown like say Left Behind was as a Nicolas Cage film because that movie's fucking awful.
Well, it's based on.
That's the new one, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, my girlfriend wanted to see that one.
fucking that movie's so terrible.
We went to see.
You don't even get to see funny Nicolas Cage. You don't get to see crazy Nicolas Cage. You know what that movie's literally is?
Look,
No,
I know.
that's a Rapture movie that barely has the Rapture in it.
That's because it's
Well,
like it's part of a trilogy.
It's based
No,
on that
no.
book.
Dude, the fucking movies they made for TV were more entertaining. The ones with Kirk Cameron.
That's kind of depressing.
This was worse than the Kirk Cameron movies.
I
of the same
heard.
source material.
I heard Christian people say that the Left Behind movie was too preachy.
It was
Which
so.
is
oh
saying
God.
something. I
Oh my God.
But-
the only good moment in the entire fucking movie was where the guy kicks the fucking dwarf guy out of the plane. Because the
Nice.
dwarf guy's acting like such a dick.
Well, there you go. That's the review of the movie for you.
for Left Behind. There you go. If you
Reviews.
if you want to see a shitty movie in which
Where a dwarf
you get to
gets
see a
kicked out of a
dwarf
plane.
get kicked, an asshole dwarf get kicked out of a plane, watch Left Behind.
All right,
Otherwise, be prepared to be bored.
Trailers. All three of them are repeats.
Well, there was the fourth one we've covered in our first episode.
There wasn't four. There was only three movies.
I thought it was four.
No, there's only three.
All right, well,
But-
there was that one we talked about a little on our first.
There was Age of Ultron, and then the second one was Mad Max again.
Yeah.
We've seen that one literally every time we've gone. Still makes me want to see the movie though.
yeah, it was
Which
like
is good.
Age of Adeline.
Yeah,
that
the
was-
Age of Adelie that showed
that
up
looks
again.
good.
That looks good. I mean, we said before that
Honestly,
that looked
yeah.
really good. Yeah.
I don't like dramas much, but that one actually looked okay.
Yeah, I mean, we might even go see it. We might.
Yeah,
I
might.
mean, it's a might.
It comes out
depends.
during prime time. It comes out during the summer also, so that's
Well, we're gonna be busy this summer,
Yeah.
boys. We're gonna be real busy this summer.
Avengers, Ant-Man, and all that jazz. And then the
Oh.
winter, fucking Star Wars and Jurassic World.
I think Jurassic World's hitting in the summer.
No, I thought it was
I
around the
could've
same
sworn
time
it's-
as Star Wars.
I don't know. I can't keep all this stuff straight. We'll have
We'll
to look
figure it
into
out eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
we're gonna go
get it.
see all of them. It doesn't matter.
You'll see us talk about them. That's it for the trailers. Anything else, guys?
It's,
All right, cool.
Stay frosty.
we're gonna go have an orgy in the parking lot. Bye bye.
See you, Bleedus.